Hi, welcome to Market Flow. I'm going to do a quick analysis of the market as well, some of the major components of the Nasdaq and the Dow. Stick around for that, like the video, subscribe. Right here to start with Bitcoin, still looking a little bit bearish. It's still downtrending. You can see it hasn't been able to get it straight to get above the 20 moving average. That's something we talked last week. Still downtrending right here. So the best thing for the bulls is to be able to get above this downtrend, and then it starts making higher highs. That would be a good sign of a reversal. But while it is downtrending right here, it's just a little bit weak, and it can be a possibility of maybe making another leg lower to levels of 24, 23 if there was like a big sell-off somehow during the weekend or during the day. Same thing happened with coin. I think they got affected by the price action of the market in general, but I think right now it starts downtrending right here. It was doing very well. It was trying to reverse, however, once it broke and starts making lower lows, that was a bad sign. And I think right now the target that I have for coin, it's about $202. I think it's still downtrending right now. It's the same thing with RIOT. If I look at it, RIOT right now, it's not looking good right now. This is the 1 hour chart, and then as soon as it hit $40, it starts downtrending. It didn't get enough momentum from the 20 moving average. It rapidly sold off all the way to the 200 moving average. So as long as it's still within this downtrend right here, to me it's still bearish. We gotta see and wait until that changes. So I mean, indicators are very oversold, so there should be an oversold bounce anytime soon, but we still have to see confirmation of that. So oil right now, after hitting the 75 level, that was our target, it began to sell off this week, and even the XLE right here, it probably got a little large impact. As you can see, there is an uptrend that we had ever since November of last year when it was uptrending XLE, and then it broke that uptrend right here, and there's a big sell-off right now. It's mainly, I think it's gonna get hit all the way to the 200 moving average. That is my thought. So there's a big correction right now going on XLE. So the Nasdaq right now, he got out of this uptrend right here, uptrend channel, and the RSI started looking with negative momentum right now, and I think this is a sign that there is a little bit of a correction. My next target right now, it's a 20 moving average, and then from there, if it doesn't hold, it's probably going to go all the way to 14,000, and that's a 4% correction right there. That'll be quite a bit. So we'll see how that goes. Earnings is coming, so maybe there'll be bad earnings and it's going to push it all the way to this level, or there'll be good earnings and it's going to be pushing it higher again. But right now the market in general, it's overextended and is getting a little bit fragile. If I look at the US bonds right now, the 10-year treasury bonds still downtrending right now. It tried to get back into the channel, got rejected, and then it's right now about 1.3. So the XLF right now, it got rejected a couple times from the 50 moving average. It looks very weak. In my opinion, I think it's going to continue to downtrend. At one point it came all the way here to 35. It bounced, and it has been bouncing quite a bit here, but some of the earnings were good and it did sell off some of these components, so I can see it continuing selling off at least to the 33 level right here. So there's still a little bit of correction to go. So right now the SPY 500, it closed a little bit above the 20 moving average, and that can be a little bit of support meanwhile. But as we saw earlier with XLE and XLF and the Nasdaq, they all start looking a little bit bearish. Not sure how much strength the S&P 500 is going to have to be able to bounce from here, from these levels. but it can probably start moving sideways from here, waiting for major earnings coming up and see how the market react to the earnings. That will be the main driver for the market in the next coming week or so. If this level doesn't hold, the next support level should be somewhere around right here. This is the level where it bounced in the past, so about 42.40, and it coincides here with the 50 moving average. And as you know, every time it hits the 50 moving average in the past, there has been buyers right there. But we always run the risk that if that doesn't hold, there's probably going to be a very large correction, one that many people has anticipated for some time. This is the 1 hour chart right here. This is the uptrend that has been going for some time. So yeah, hitting all the way to the 50 moving average like it has done in the past, it can probably be a part where buyers can step up, but there is no guarantee right there. We'll see what's going to happen next. So Apple, it's been uptrending for some time along with other components from the Nasdaq, and overall it's been doing very well. In the last 2 days it gave a little bit of those gains along with the market, but overall the Nasdaq components have been driving the SPY 500 to higher levels, and right now I think things are gonna come down a little bit, and it's probably gonna be a little bit of waiting for earnings. We'll see if there is a little bit more of a run, but many of these components that I'm going to go through right now, they are kind of on a support level. So this right here, you can see that it used to be resistance, and then now it can be support. So we get to see Apple bouncing from here, and then eventually starts making higher highs, or at least starts grinding higher from here. If you look at it at the weekly candle, it's a little bit of an indecision candle right here. However, it's a new high for the week, so that's not bad. On Amazon, however, pretty good red candle. It got rejected from this level all the way to the breakout. It's not horrible because it's just coming back to the breakout level here. What we have to see is this level acting as support and then eventually making higher highs as well. And Facebook is the same thing. It came back all the way to support, and you can see this is the channel that I've been following. Breaking this level, it can go all the way to the 50 moving average and then maybe starts correcting from there. So this one starts looking like negative divergence on the daily. And then Google, in the past we were looking at it, and then once we broke this level right here, we find out that it could be a good trade to the upside, and it's been uptrending ever since. This is the weekly candle. It's again, a lot of these components still closing all-time highs, as you can see right there, for the week, and they can perhaps still uptrending. Everything is just waiting for earnings, so it's going to be a make it or break it. This is Apple right here, I mean Microsoft, and Microsoft is still grinding on the upper side, a little bit extended, and I do have a 300 target if it's still uptrending from here. Netflix as well. Netflix went all the way to 558, it got rejected, and then it came back all the way to the 20 moving average, waiting for earnings. It's the chart doesn't look as bullish as I would have liked to. I was expecting it to at least get rejected at 565 and come back and then eventually break that level. However, it didn't happen. It makes me think that maybe it's a little bit weaker, and that makes me feel that maybe there is going to be a sell-off coming up soon. Maybe during earnings, something's gonna cause a big sell-off. That's what I think. So right now, Nvidia as well, we talked about it last week. Once it broke this level right here, this gap down, that was a signal for a lot of the bears to start getting a position, and then it did a back test right here that got bounced, and then ever since it starts selling off. And PayPal right now as well, same thing, it's almost looking like a double top here. So we got to see what happens next with earnings. That's probably what the market's gonna wait. With Tesla right now, it closed below the 20 moving average, so my thought is that it's gonna come maybe a little bit lower to the 50 moving average, and then that's probably where it's going to find a little bit of support. As you can see right here, this level has been a support level somewhere down there. So if that does happen and then it starts uptrending, that will be bullish. But right now all of these components are taking a break along with the SPY 500. If I look at the Dow, so yeah, Boeing is looking very bearish. As you can see, this is the uptrend channel that it had for some time, and it couldn't get above it. It tried. This was like a dead cat bounce, and then it starts selling off. So that is a bearish signal right there. Here with United Healthcare, it had earnings on the 15, and it had it before the market opened, and as you can see it right here, it reached all the way to the 50-minute average, and then it quickly bounced all the way to all-time highs. So I mean, this is a sign that the stocks can still uptrend after the earnings. This one as well, Visa, it's been uptrending very strong, a pre-run to the earnings. So this is a breakout level right here. I mean, Disney, it's not completely bearish because it just break out, and this is just a higher low from what it used to be. It's currently at support, and like I mentioned before, a lot of these components is still right now in a support level from their breakouts. So as long as they hold these levels next week and they start uptrending, things can look bullish. Otherwise, we can probably start getting ready for a larger correction. Thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe, and have a good day.